Hello, hello, hello. No, we aren't doing peace signs tonight. We ain't doing none of that. We are not doing none of that. Let me get my shark up. Maybe I should put bees up. And sorry, my son's running the shop vac in the background. Hey, Flies. Hey, Pink Lotus. Hello, Steven. Hey, Little Deb. Hey, H. Davis. H. Davis, I don't want to, I'm not being mean to you or anything, but this live you might want to, hey, Nyla, be around because, I don't make you pick and choose where you go and things like that. And I don't want you put into a position where I'm not speaking kindly of someone. I don't want you to take the heat for it. But I adore you. I will always back you in everything that you do. Okay? For real. Chewy, let me start off by saying this. There we go. Are you ready?
My side of the story doesn't matter anymore. Life happened, it hurt, I healed, but most importantly, I learned who deserves a seat at my table and who will never sit at it again.
Wow, mic drop. You need to hear that one more time?
My side of the story doesn't matter anymore. Life happened, it hurt, I healed, but most importantly, I learned who deserves a seat at my table and who will never sit at it again.
Girl, don't come over to my table, Chewy. You don't deserve a seat over here. I heard a lot of little things about you, Chewy, through the grapevine, and I overlooked it. I was like, I like Chewy. Always told you how beautiful you were. Dropped your links in my chat every time you came in, even though I feel like now all you did was used my kindness. I don't like people who use my kindness. I not ever did anything to you. I've never said anything about you, but you seem like the type of person that you know, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Inquiring minds want to know. Like I said, I don't take kindly to someone being in a chat where I've never been before, have never been to that channel, and you're like, yeah, I used to like her. What I do to you? What I do to you, Chewy? Come on over here. I'll let you up on panel. I'm not going to be mean to you. Even after I watched you two-facing people that I know, guess what? I was still nice. I was still nice. I was still nice to you because you know what? I don't make judgment on people until they do to me what I've seen them do to others. Guess what, Chewy? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. I really want to know. So now, guess what? I believe everything I heard about you. Everything. The two-facing, the just being a mean lady. Why you gotta be so mean? You know what? It's called being an adult. If you had a problem with me, there were many times when you came into my chat and I was nice to you and dropped the link to both of your channels where you had the opportunity to say, hey, remain calm. I'm a little angry with you. Why didn't you talk about it? Oh, that's right. You, ma'am, would rather get in a chat and tell people that I don't know, I don't like them right now. What'd I ever do to you? I told you to wear the chewy baka, wear it proudly, make fun of it, and move on from it. But I am glad that I seen this side of you, Chewy. I really am. I always say in my lives when other people are talking about people, I'm like, look, either I don't know that person, I ain't going to talk about that person, or you feel the way that you do, okay? I'm good with it, but don't ever go show anybody any hate. So I'm going to tell people now because I am a nice person. And you know what? When I like someone, I can be a very, very good friend to people. I thought I was kind to you. Yes, once it's said on the internet, it's forever. It is forever. And don't go blaming this on Debbie Ho. She didn't do it. Debbie Ho didn't do it. Someone else caught you talking smack about me. Does that make you feel big, Chewy? Huh? Did that make you proud? Are you proud to make people and you know what got me? I don't even know the creator. I'm not subbed to anybody over there. But the thing about it was, the creator was like, well, I don't know anything about Remain Calm. I'll go check her out. Or is that a no-no? Well, ma'am, you know what? I don't want to be associated with people that make me think the same way they do. Okay? I don't. And I don't care who didn't like you, Chewy. I never said anything unkind about you. So you got a problem with me. I'm right here, Chewy. I'm right here. Come and tell me why you got a problem with me. For real. Oh, that's right. Ain't gonna happen. But later on, I'm sure that Jinkies and Dumplings and you and Sherry are gonna have a big spree on Remain Calm the Bitch. Right? Right? Ain't that the way it works on YouTube? Isn't it? You know I got proof. I got proof, lady. I got proof. What a sad existence it is to feel like a big person, to go somewhere, and it is sad that those people don't know me. So what did you do? Because you don't like me, what were you trying to make me lose subs? Were you trying to, what were you trying to do? Inquiring minds want to know. Hey, Love Store, thank you for today. I really appreciate that. I really do. So, Chewy, it only takes one time for somebody to try to, what were you trying to do? I want to know. I want to know. And there's many people who don't like you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. But you know what? I didn't care about that. That wasn't me and you. Me and you and you and me. No matter how you toss the dice, it has to be that you were two-facing me. And I don't agree. I'm very unhappy. And I don't care what Beautiful Sunflower said. She's about right. It depends on what kind of mood I am. It's called being human. It's called being human. For real. So here's something else. Let's see what this says.
Don't preach loyalty to me. I'm still holding secrets of people that betrayed me. No, they don't deserve my loyalty. But I always keep my word. Don't preach loyalty to me. I'm still holding secrets of people that betrayed me. No, they don't deserve my loyalty. But I always keep my word.
I do. I keep my word. I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you feel super proud that you let people know that you don't like me anymore? For real. For real. Because let me explain something. I know how the YouTube streets work. I absolutely do. Let me get this going from the beginning. Let me put it from the beginning. And I ain't even being mean. I'm not. I want this to start from the beginning. Hold on. Hold on to your dreams. So you used me, right, Chewy? You didn't like me, but you came over here and you were like, oh, I mean, calm, you're the best. You're the best. Drop those links, lady. Drop those links, lady, right? You know, usually I get kind of angry. And if I am angry, I let people know I'm angry. And you know what, Chewy? Who are you? Inquiring minds want to know, who are you? I don't care who likes you and who don't like you. I don't care what people were saying about you. But in a chat where people did not know me, you wanted to make it well known that you don't like me no more. Why can't everybody be kind to everyone? It doesn't work like that, loves. Where has anyone seen, show me where I have been anywhere and talked unkindly about Miss Chewy? What did I do to you, Chewy? And guess what? I didn't do anything to your friend Jinkies either. At all. I was fair when Jinkies was being talked about. I was very fair. I even gave everybody the opportunity to come up and talk. Not my fault. You should be able to go where you want without judgment. But unfortunately, I may have to play this a couple times because I don't know if it started at the beginning or not. But this is what happens on YouTube. Excuse the language. Trigger warning. Maybe I should have put that in my banner.
When one fuckface doesn't like you, they team up with another fuckface who doesn't like you, and then before you know it, there's a big group of hating fuckfaces. Funny thing, they don't even like each other.
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? You know, I don't know what's up with people on the YouTube streets. Can't people make their own decisions? You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know dumplings. Don't know nothing about dumplings. It doesn't matter who I'm friends with, Pink Lotus. I'm a grown-ass adult. If I want to like Matthew, I'll like Matthew. If I want to like diamonds, I'll like diamonds. Just like you, Miss Chewy. I liked you. I didn't have a problem with you, right? So you're not liking me because I like Matthew? Or I like diamonds? Or I like Debbie? Right? Because you know what? You, ma'am, were never the topic of our conversations behind the scenes. I don't like Matthew, but love. Yeah, loves to lurk loves me. She don't like Matthew. I'm good with her not liking Matthew. The more people who don't like Matthew means the more Matthew I can have to myself. I'm just kidding. Well, you know what? I could say that about a lot of you guys. Okay? I like cursed. I like cursed. There are people who don't like cursed. I'm not saying that to be mean cursed. I'm really not. I'm just using you as an example. I apologize. Hey, act right, bitches. What does me like I'm a grown-ass woman. I think that I have lived my life and I deserve to like who I want to like. So I don't need the YouTube police, Miss Chewy. You know what, Chewy? Like I said, you love AB. Oh, I'm sure he loves you too, Corey. Certain people I stay away from. I don't know, H. I'm not talking about you. I'm not putting you in this situation. You know, I wouldn't do that to you, H, at all. I've been kind to all your friends, Chewy. I don't care if you didn't like me. Why did you feel the need to make it be known to everybody in a chat I've never been to before? The majority of them people probably don't even know who I am because I've never come and hung out with you. I was on a panel with you, lady. I was on a panel with you. And you wanted to act all nice. And the whole time you're behind the scenes. Oh, I adore you, remain calm. I adore you. And behind the scenes you're going, that dirty bitch. I don't like her. Because that's what I heard about you, Chewy. A lot of people told me Chewy is two-faced. And I was like, well, I don't know what face I like, but I like Chewy. I'm going to say I liked you. I liked you. So it's very sad to me when people on the YouTube streets run around and are two-faced to people. Either you like somebody or you don't like them. Bottom line, don't play a freaking game with people because then guess what happens? You get called out. And I wouldn't even have called you out. I wouldn't have. Except for the way you did it. The way you did it. And it's still beyond my comprehension how somebody's like, oh, I don't know this person. I'm going to check him out. Or is that a no-no? Well, you're going to get it. You're going to be put in a corner. You can't make up your own mind. You have to decide if you like somebody or not because of someone else. I like cheesecake, but I love fudge brownies. Does that count? For real. It's sad to me. What's up, Suzette? What have you been doing, Suzette? It's a sad world we live in, and it's even sadder to me because, yeah, the whole thing's sad. I think the issue is people can't seem to get along unless they are friends with the same crowd. I don't understand why that can't happen. It's high school. Yeah, I'm off today too, Suzette. I'm way off, I guess. I don't get it. Come over here and explain yourself to me. I won't let anybody come up here and attack you. I don't do that. That's not how I roll over here at all. But when I feel kind of used, boy, Miss Chewy. Oh, not a lot was his. Miss Chewy just saying she don't like me after I was nice to her, no matter what anybody said about her. Y'all act like you're little freaking kids. You act like you're little kids. And guess what? I'm going to keep liking Matthew. And I'm going to keep going over there. Now, I will apologize to Matthew because I was a little upset and I did go into his chat only because, sorry, Matthew, I did kind of use you. I apologize. But only because I know y'all watch everything that goes on in Matthew's. I know that y'all watch that chat. And I did put in there, I don't care if you like me or not, Miss Chewy. So I apologize for that, Matthew. I do apologize for that. But really, I don't care if you like me or not. And that's sad that you felt that you needed to do that. She ain't going to come over here. Are you kidding? Sherry, I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you, Sherry. Just to let you know that. So I don't want you to feel like I'm categorizing you because I'm not. Okay? I'm not. Hang on a minute. Okay, so no, Sherry, I'm not categorizing you with any of them. I'm not. I'm not at all. So don't feel like that. Loves to lurk. If I do, I'm gonna start it a couple hours later. So that way we don't have to sit through. Well, no, because it's jury selection, right? Isn't it jury selection? So I'm going to be starting another channel too here pretty soon. Well, Sherry should be able to go where she wants to. For real. But I didn't do anything to Chewy. Or, yeah, Chewy. I almost forgot her name. So, you know, if you really don't like me because I like Matthew, that's your problem, Chewy. If you don't like me because I like diamonds, that's your problem, Chewy. If you don't like me because Debbie is my friend, that's your problem, Chewy. But ma'am, you have to admit, even with me being friendly with those people, guess what? I've never said an unkind word about you. Never. So, yeah, loves, I was just going to do the trial. I wasn't really going to do the jury selection. I know a lot of people get into the jury selection and they like to, you know, watch and see the specific jurors and, you know, what they're all about and different things like that. But I would prefer, if I'm going to do it, just to do the trial. And, you know, I did learn something when I did the Quentin Simon trial. So if I do it, it's going to be starting an hour or an hour and a half later than when they start. So that way, you guys aren't sitting here and, you know, having to wait for an hour through lunch or sidebars and stuff like that. And then we'll go through an update for sure. So I'm friends with RC. Yeah, I've never said anything about you, Chewy. Until now. And I'm really not saying nothing bad about you now. Except for Maybe I need to start listening to people when they tell me things about other people because I need to follow my own advice. Well, I did. I always say you get there when you get there. And guess what, Chewy? I am there. I am there. Now, I'm not going to pull up every rock that thing you did to other people because I'm not like that. I can if you want me to. I absolutely could if you want me to. But sometimes if you don't like someone, it's called, why the fuck you got to tell everybody you don't like me? It's called being two-faced, that you come over here and, you know, you want to, oh, you're great. No, ma'am. You came over here and you used me to pimp your channels up. Many folks personally, face-to-face conversation in real life. Well, good for you, Sherry. Good for you. Hey, exploited. I don't care where H goes. I don't care where H goes at all. And H has nothing to do with this. I repeat, H. Davis has nothing to do with it. Gonna not like me because the company I keep. I should have been more clear with my comment. I am disappointed as all. I don't like people being treated bad. I'm not saying you treated anybody bad, but why support people that bully others? So you don't think the comment that you made isn't some type of bullying? Right? You don't think the comment you made in a chat where I've never been to, don't even know those people, you don't think that in some way, shape, or form wasn't bullying behavior towards me? There you go. There's the link. There's the link. I don't push people down anybody's throats. I never disliked you because other people didn't like you. My name was mentioned about H. Davis, right? Want to know where H. Davis was. Yeah, I was friends with Matthew way before your beef with him. I mean, I can pull all the comments up. I can pull them up. I seen what Beautiful Sunflower said. I seen what she said. So now it's some other dude. Why? Let me ask you. The only person in that chat that I seen bring up my name is you, Chewy. You. And it was all in capital letters. Someone asked where H. Davis was, and you said, oh, and I'm not going to say word for word verbatim, but you were like, oh, he's been over at Remain Comms. That's how my name got brought up. Yeah, that's a back and forth thing that I just stayed out of. Nobody's talking about you, H. Davis. Nobody's talking about you. You don't have to explain yourself about nothing at all. Nobody is talking badly about you. Yeah, your beef was your beef. What did it have to do with me? at all. What did that have to do with me? Yeah, it was brought to my attention. It was brought to my attention. What are you doing, Sherry?
How you doing?
Mm,
Calmness. My
Kind of hard
calmness.
to understand.
You know, there are a lot of things for her to understand. You know, conversations and things on YouTube, they just kind of go around and around and around. And one person's talking
No,
about,
we're not going around and around and around, Sherry, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I have never talked shit about any of you guys. Any of you.
not
Not
about me.
one of
Ever.
you.
No,
I
you
never
never.
talked about Chewy either.
I just said that. Never have you.
Never about Jinkies. I've never talked about any of you guys in a bad way.
No. And you know what? Wherever you want to go on YouTube is your business. It's my business too. About wherever I want to go. So
Yeah,
that's all there is. That's all there is to it.
I know, darling. You might want to. I'm gonna drop you. Check your stuff because there's a lot of static where you're at. So it's
Okay,
hard to
I'm sorry.
understand.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, sweetie. You're fine. Yeah, it's her mic. I like Sherry. I do like Sherry. And I'm not gonna put Sherry in any category with Chewy at all. And I'm not gonna put Jinkies in any category with Sherry at all. And I even said, hey, Moonshine Girl, who else? Who have I missed? Thank you, loves. I appreciate you. Anyone that's allowed to go anywhere, to be in anyone's chat without judging people from that. Yep. You have been in creators' chats that have bullied others too, but no one said anything to you. You're absolutely right, Exploited. Absolutely right. So where did I'm sorry, but I watched the live and nobody mentioned my name before you did, Chewy. They were talking about H and where H was at. And you put in comments in bold capital letters that he was over at my channel. When the creator talked about, oh, I don't know her, I'll check into it, you were like, I don't like her. Yeah, Chewy left. Chewy left. It's not some other dude, Chewy. It was you. You know it. You know what you said. I felt very used by that comment. Very used. I have done nothing. Even Matthew and all them people not liking you, guess what? I still would praise you. Drop your link. Tell you how beautiful you were, even though people were telling me how ugly you were. Not physically. And I was like, you know what? That's what's happening with y'all. That's not on me. So, well, I've never watched Daisy, Jinkies, Chewy. I've never watched any of those for Summer Wells content. I never have. Hey, cutie pie. I've never done that. Not for any specific reason, but just because I didn't watch them doesn't mean that I was going to go around and tell people I didn't like them and disrespect them. That's not my cup of tea over here. So now I'm like, all right, I can kind of see why people were saying that you've got two faces. I was told many times also or see by different people, I still support it because I hadn't personally seen it. Well, and to be honest with you guys, a lot of times that little petty shit doesn't bother me. But yeah, that was messed up. That was messed up. And then to come in chat and say, I wasn't the first one who mentioned your name. Excuse me, ma'am. I believe you were. And I'm not going to show Dumpling's content. I don't know her. So, you know,
You are
Ollie,
free. You are free to go wherever you wish, just like the rest of us. We shouldn't be condemned because we go to another channel or we listen to other people, with their podcasts. I don't think none of us, I don't think any of us actually need to be condemned for going somewhere because somebody doesn't like it.
so
That's
you
my
blocked me.
that's
I
my
never
opinion.
blocked you, Chewy.
I'm
You've
open
never
minded.
been blocked over here.
I'm very
You,
open minded person.
you
To a
have
point.
never been blocked over
To
here,
a point.
Chewy. So
To a
why are
point.
you coming in here saying, so you blocked me? I've never blocked you. I've never blocked you.
Well, don't start now.
No, I'm not going to block you, Sherry. I'm not going to block you. Yeah. Yeah, right now, Flies, nobody blocked you.
I'm just kidding, baby. You don't know me. 99% of what I say is kidding, and 1% is really serious. That's how I live my
Chewy,
life. I don't have that much longer to go, so I'm going to have fun the rest of my life. You
I
understand
hear you,
that?
Sherry. You have a good time.
Well, do you understand that?
You go, girl. You have a good time.
Oh, yeah, I do have a good time. I've got the best. Oh,
What do you mean cursed?
I have a good time.
I don't look, I am gonna say this. I
I
don't know
promise you that.
dumplings. This is nothing. I'm not saying nothing about dumplings. I don't know her. And I don't make comments about people I don't know. But you've never been blocked over here, Chewy, at all.
I
But
know that, honey.
yes, I left
I
you.
know that. I know that. I've been
This
here
is
before.
no, I'm talking to Chewy.
Oh, I'm
She's in
sorry.
comments.
Oh, Chewy, it's okay. She's kind of open minded like I am. I mean, she's not
No,
perfect.
don't even try that, Sherry. Don't come up here trying to defend something that's indefensible.
I'm sorry.
She obviously is not
I
open
think
minded.
I think every person needs to be defended. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Well, I'm defending myself because I don't need other people to run around defending me. So I'm defending myself. The problem is, I'm defending myself against what? Hey, Jackie. I mean, yeah, now people are asking you questions, Julie, about Matthew's autistic son. I never held that against you. Did I think it was messed up? Yeah, but no, this isn't about Matthew or anybody else at all. You know, it's one thing, Chewy, if you would have got a hold of me and said, look, Renee, I'm kind of got my feelings hurt because you like Matthew. And I would have been like, it's okay, Chewy, because my relationship with Matthew doesn't have anything to do with you. I'm not talking bad about you, but you didn't do that. You didn't do that. That's not true. My friends would not do that. Who are you speaking? Are you talking to me? If you're going to be in chat, I'm talking to you. I gave you the link. So I don't need you defending your friends, Chewy. What does this have to do with your friends? It has to do with what you said about me. If you had a problem with me, why did you come over here? Why did you come over here and let me sing your praises. Drop the link for your new channel. That was kind of two-faced, right? The night, I'll drop the link again. The night, Chewy, I even went up on, okay, let me say this. Hey, Jenny, if there was such a big problem with me, you let me take a link and come up on that panel with you and Jinkies and Sherry, and you didn't have a problem with that. And that was after Matthew and Diamonds was on my panel. Well, that's something you can take up with Matthew, because, Chewy, obviously people heard you. And Matthew's got a problem with it. But even after that, Chewy, even after that, was I mean to you? Was I mean to you? No, I wasn't. So what? I was in Matthew's chat. And guess what? I'm going to keep going in Matthew's chat. I stay out of that stuff. And there's a reason for that. I try to be fair and kind to everybody until I'm not. I thought everybody was a grown-ass adult. And if you want to run your channel like that and not be fair and disparage people from coming over to my channel, then you go right ahead and do that. Go right ahead and do that. But you know what? I'm an adult. And I'm still not going to sit here and say, don't go watch Chewy. If you watch Chewy, don't ever come over here again. Because you know what? You've never been the topic of my conversation over here. When Matthew and Diamonds came over here, I was asked, right? I don't care. I'm not talking about Matthew's child, Bubbles. I'm not talking about Matthew's child. I'm sure that if Matthew went off about somebody saying that he said something about his child, then he had receipts. But I never got into that shit. Okay, yeah. All right, Chewy. You've always supported me, but you don't like me. You've always supported me, but you don't like me. No, it's little games. It's little bullshit games. Oh, if you like these people, you can't like me. At all. You've never been blocked over here. I'm not going to block you now. I have no intention on blocking you. But do I feel differently? Absolutely. I feel a lot different. A lot different now. Well, she's your friend, Sherry. She is your friend. It's different. I don't care. I don't really care. If I like Matthew, I'm the enemy. Well, I guess I'm the enemy because I like Matthew. If people's got a problem with it, I don't know what to fucking tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's not my fault that Matthew is unkind to you. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. I mean, for real. The comment about Matthews, yes, that needs to be removed because I'm a grown-ass adult, and that stuff didn't have anything to do with me. That stuff, I stay in my lane. And you better believe, thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. That is so sweet of you. Yes, I agree, Debbie. It's okay to defend our friends, but people need to respect that without bringing innocent people into it. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to you. So this is the thing, Chewy. And I think you realized exactly what you did. And you can come over and tell me, oh, I didn't mean to put that comment. I should have added to her or whatever. No, what you said was enough. Was enough. So what you did was me being the type of person that I am, no matter who disliked you, you would come into my chat. I was always kind to you. Which in turn, what did that do? That told my people that, hey, no matter who's talking weird shit, don't make that make a difference on going and subbing and showing support. Right, Chewy? What do you think? How do you think I felt in seeing in a chat full of people at a channel that I do not go to? I don't know that person, right? What did that do? That told your people, I don't like her. So instead of people that don't know me possibly giving me a chance, they're not going to give me a chance. And I know that I can, get off kilter, get feisty, cuss, right? That's just me. I'm not going to change who I am. It's a no-no, I guess. I went and watched for context after being told about it. What do you mean it's a no-no? You're done, you'll pray. Of course you're done, Chewy. Of course you're done. Isn't that the way to do it? I'm done. I'll pray for you. No, Miss Chewy, you know what? I will pray for you. How about that? Don't turn it around on me like I did something wrong. No, she's not blocked. She's right there. She has never been blocked. So let me ask you then, Sherry, what you're saying is if I knew Chewy in real life, no matter the company that I may keep, she could put that in a chat and I'd be good with it because I know her personally. Is that what you're saying? I don't think that y'all are winning the battle over here. For real. For real. Yeah, we do a lot of receipts over here. So are we all, what did you say, Cursed? Hold on, let me back that up a little bit because I didn't see what you said, Cursed. I apologize. Are we all unliked now because we cruise the street? Yes, Cursed. I frequent many chats where I like them or not. I'm not. I know I'm being judged. Isn't that something? Well, I guess we're all being judged. And yeah, I need one. Sherry, grab me one too. That is the problem. Why do you all act like that? Because grown people are friends, or we like other channels, or we like people's content, and they might have a problem with you. Why do you have to judge people by that? If people aren't going around talking smack about you, why do you got to put them in the same company? Right? Do you know what, Chewy? Matthew has never said to me, oh, you have Chewy in your chat, you drop her links for her, so you stay away from me, remain calm. Matthew's never said that to me. Never. So you may act like Matthew's the bad guy, and I've never paid any attention to what y'all say to each other, but I got news for you. Matthew has been very kind to me, whether you believe that or not. And you're right. I went into his chat. I apologized to him for that, because you know why? Because I knew that was the only, because I left, let me tell you, I left a comment on your cooking channel when you did the chicken. And I said, what have I ever done to you for you to be unkind to me? For you to have a problem with me? So don't talk about being blocked, Chewy, because you removed the comments. That's why, Curse, that's the reason I don't go into chats. That is why I don't go into chats. Huge advocate of people with different abilities. Well, that's the whole thing. Don't you consider you doing that, Chewy? Bullying me? In a way? Hi, Sandy. No, I'm just nipping something in the bud. I go into many channels. I watch many channels. I respect a lot of creators. Creators who don't like each other. And guess what? I'm not judged. I'm not judged. I'm not made to make a choice. I'm not made to make a choice. And I think what bothers me most of all, Miss Chewy, is obviously you don't know me very well. You must not know me very well at all. You know, hey, Cotton Candy. Girl, we were talking about that sinister chick earlier. Deja vu. So, you know what you did, Chewy? Okay, so you've got 2 channels. You're living high on the hog over there. I've got 1 channel I've had for 2 years. And you know what? It's been a struggle for me. Guess what, Chewy? Not to make anybody feel bad or change their mind about liking me. Because if somebody don't like me, that's on them. I'm a good person. What you did, knowing, you're not going to tell me you don't know what I've been through for the last, 6 months more? My husband died in July. Unfortunately, this became more of a job for me. And you're encouraging people because you don't like me not to come over here and show me support. Is that the way it is? right? Don't you have your husband at home? You ain't got to worry about it, do you? You ain't got to worry about it, do you? And I'm not even mad at Beautiful Sunflower because she's right. Depending on what mood I am. Depending on what mood I'm in. But one thing I will always say, I speak my truth and I do not lie on people. I do not lie on people. And guess what? If I don't like somebody, when I went into Matthew's chat and I put that in these comments, that's the first time I've ever went into a chat and said something like that. And I will keep apologizing to Matthew for that because I should have never done that to him. I should have just did like I'm doing now, come on here and take care of my own business. It's cotton candy, it's chewy. If you don't like somebody, you damn sure don't run over in their chat. Now, I'm telling you, Chewy, you can say it was some other dude that somebody else was talking crap about me. I seen it. I went back and listened. I listened for the context of the whole situation. And nobody was saying anything bad about me at all. Cotton candy. Why is that sinister chick bringing all that crap up again? Did she forget that she's done went over it 1,000 freaking times? Feed your dog, Debbie. Yeah. Do you think that since I came out here on YouTube that I haven't watched people, creators, come into my chat? I'm not talking about all of you. Don't think I'm talking about all of you. Come into my freaking chat, and the only reason they come in is for me to drop their links. And after I drop their links, they leave. You just came out of retirement? Now, Chewy decided she was going to tell people in a chat where I had never went that she didn't like me. And it was in a chat where obviously if one person don't like you, none of them like you. And it's a shame to me that any creator would not give other creators a chance because their buddy doesn't like them. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. I appreciate that. One thing I've always prided myself on is being fair. Being fair. Even when I have fun with people and say things, I always say, don't show no hate. We're just having some fun. That is why usually if I'm having fun, it's with creators who I know can laugh at themselves. Oh, stop it. Go back to the beginning and watch Sassy Pants. Go back to the beginning and watch it. Yeah, for real. Well, it's getting, I mean, it's 9 o'clock. I'm not going to 4:20 right now. I might before I go to bed. You know, it aggravates the shit out of me when people do that petty kindergarten shit. That's what it was. Kindergarten shit. It might have been a little different if, you know, I jumped on the bandwagon of people who didn't like you. Hey, long cool woman. I came in to check you out the first time they mentioned to watch something of yours. If it helps, Miss Chewy's option is hers. I recommend others make their own. Everyone's knows this. I've never, yeah, Dumpling, I've never said anything about you. I don't know you at all. At all. And anybody who knows me on my channel, when there are people up here speaking their truths, I always say, okay, well, I don't know that person. You can ask anybody. Cotton Candy, Flies, Debbie, you could ask everybody. I don't know that person. Now, have I heard about these people? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't need anybody to ask Miss Chewy to come up here and talk to me. She's a grown adult. Thank you, Long Cool Woman, for the membership. Did you get Jackie's? Well, I hope you enjoy it. Look, I hardly ever do lives like this, so don't expect this very often. Well, I appreciate that, Dumpling. I wasn't blaming that on you. Wise, you need to quit smoking. I hear you coughing all the time. But take responsibility for what you said. That's what even made me madder, Chewy. You came in to chat, and at first you wasn't even taking responsibility. Oh, thank you, Uncle Woman. I'll like to just for that. No, you won't. What you give is what you get. Well, I hope you ain't talking about me, Sherry. I don't have a problem with you, Sherry. I don't have a problem with Jinkies. I ain't got a problem with Daisy. But I can tell you right now, if I have to choose, if I really have to choose, you want to guess who I'm going with at this time? My friend Matthew, who has never judged me because of where I go. I try to stay out of the drama. Nada, where you been? Oh, thank you, Cotton Candy. I love you too, Cotton Candy. I missed you when you were gone. isn't it weird that you kind of take a break from YouTube and stuff and you come back after a specific amount of time and it's like you haven't went anywhere because they're spewing the same shit out of their mouth? You got a cold too, Bella. Yeah, me too. I shouldn't be smoking at all. Same shit, different day. Me too. I don't lie about anything. And I don't like when people call me liar. Because let me tell you, hey, Jaden, if I got something to say about somebody, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to run around and try to hide what I say. At all. So this is the way I'm thinking about it. If your little comment in the chat really has people not wanting to give me a chance or they don't like me because you don't like me, I don't want them people over here anyway. I really don't. Someone that doesn't lie really doesn't deserve to hear they do. Absolutely. Very seldom do I even come on here and defend myself against anything that anybody's saying about me. At all. At all. But that pissed me off. That really pissed me off. And you know what? That's the thing, Chewy. I've seen you do that before. Say something horrible or put something out there that's made somebody feel like shit. And it's always, I'm sorry. And people are supposed to move on from it. Me neither. I'm over it. I'm over it. Completely over it. My boxer at 18 months. Oh, that is cute. Boxers are beautiful. How do you think I feel being bullied and my friends supporting them? Was I supporting anybody? Did you feel that way? Did you feel like I was supporting anybody? It don't matter who's on my panel and what they say. Did you hear Remain Calm saying, yeah, I agree with everything you're saying? Here you go. Come up on panel, Chewy. I'm not going to be mean to you. You know what? The only thing I said about you when you were called Chewbacca, I said, wear it proudly. Wear it proudly. Make fun of it and move on. And don't tell me you didn't make fun of it, Chewy, because you had a thumbnail, right? You had a thumbnail where you look like Chewbacca. And you know what I did? I laughed. I thought I was laughing with you. But my channel is a channel where people come up and they speak their truth. Sherry said she's the one who started Chewbacca. Oh, I don't care. You guys can take the link. It's there, Cotton Candy. You can take it, darling. I don't care who takes the link. But how do you think I feel, Chewy? How is that? How is what you did? How is that defensible? How is that defensible? Let me know. I don't think I hurt you. I don't think I said anything to hurt you. Wow. Chewy, let me ask you this. Why would it be a crying situation? Why are you crying? You're the one who did it to me. I wasn't bullying you. I didn't say anything bullying to you. Someone even asked me, would you allow Jinkies and Chewy to come up on your panel and express themselves? What did I say? Absolutely. 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 I mean, I let Ro up here for 3.5 hours. Speaking her truth or whatever it was. And people did not like her. But I let her do it. I let her do it. And this ain't, I'm telling y'all right now, this ain't got jack squat crap to do with H. Davis. So H. Davis doesn't need to have anything said to him for being in my chat or anything, Miss Chewy. And I've actually went on other channels and defended H and said, don't bring H into it. And I thought it was kind of sad that it seemed like you were upset that H is a mod for me and had come over here to my channel. So I felt like you wasn't putting him in a very good situation. Because you were mad at me, then you were making it out like H shouldn't be over here. He shouldn't be a mod for me. That's the way you made it seem too. Sometimes you don't have to say a whole lot, Chewy, for things to be miscommunicated in a chat. So you feel hurt? How do you think I feel? You going into a chat of people that I don't know that love you and hang out with you, and you saying, I don't like her, when I ain't done nothing but be nice to you. When have I ever been mean to your son, Sherry? Never. Never. And do I need to remind you that H. Davis has always been at my channel long before he came to you guys's. I would never be mean to H. Davis. Never. And I have repeatedly gone to bat for him. Yeah, I guess Sherry's got a lot of kids. But don't come in here and act like I'm not nice to H. Davis, Sherry. That comment didn't even need to be made. At all. At all. I would never be mean to H. Davis, ever. Well, you don't have to tell me that. You ain't got to tell me that. Hey, Texas lady. So, this is what I'm saying right now. I separated myself from this fight when Diamond was attacked. I defended her because she was silenced by blocking. Now I see the truth. I will step into Matthew's chat every live. I'm in Matthew. I go in and say hi to Matthew all the time. And I do love people in Matthew's chat too. You're right, Danny. You're absolutely right. I do good at staying in my lane until somebody rattles my cage. And that rattled my cage. Because I'm a fucking adult. I am an adult. I'm going to go where I want. Miss Chewy ain't saying nothing about H. Davis, Lisa. Where are you even getting that? Matthew silly AF, Sandy. Why are you putting that in chat? No, Miss Chewy don't need to leave H. Davis alone. Miss Chewy didn't do anything to H. Davis. So why would you even say that? How would you feel somebody bullying you like I'm being bullied? You know what, Chewy? I stayed in my lane. I stayed in my lane. I stayed in my lane with the crap. So, I can tell you how I feel. I feel like you bullied me. I feel like you bullied me. Bye, Sherry. Have a good night. I don't have a problem with you, Sherry. And after tonight, I ain't going to have a problem with you, Miss Chewy. Because my bully meter, there you go, cotton candy. When I feel like somebody's done me wrong, I don't have anything to do with them. I don't have anything to do with them. After tonight, you'll never hear me say your name again. And I would appreciate the same. But how can you sit there and act like what you did to me wasn't some sort of bullying? Try to make me understand that. When we all have, I've watched you do some bullying yourself, Miss Chewy. And you know what? I didn't say a word. It wasn't none of my business. But my channel, people can come up on my panel and talk about whatever they want. The problem is, I guess with y'all, if one of you don't like somebody, none of y'all like somebody. But you know what? I'm not going to be mad at Jinkies over this. I'm not going to be upset with Sherry. I'm not going to be upset with anybody. I don't have a problem with any of those people. And obviously, if you had a problem with me, why weren't you a grown adult and get a hold of me and say, remain? I wasn't comfortable with them coming up on your panel and saying what they said. And you know what I probably would have said? Well, you know what, Chewy? I'm sorry that they feel that way, but just because they came up on my panel and said it, I was like, hey, that's the way they feel. And honestly, I am fair. And if you don't think that I don't know where some of them people were coming from when they said what they said, you're absolutely wrong, because I seen their point too. But that don't make me a bad person, because y'all do it to each other on these YouTube streets. And I can see how easily it can be done. It ain't about you, H. Davis. Hey, sweetheart. You are muted. When you're ready to unmute, you do it, girl. What was your question, Flies? What was your question to Miss Chewy? Because obviously I missed it. Obviously I missed it. Whatever. Seriously, whatever. Yeah, you go on over there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, girl, what you been doing?
Shit, I was like, I'm brand new. I couldn't get my AirPods connected.
Damn. Yeah, that sinister's making her rounds again, ain't she?
I guess. I don't know. I haven't been on here really. Like, and I come on this morning because I got up really early and I seen somebody was live or went live about her or something. I was like, oh shit, here we go again. And you know me, I'm nosy when it comes to her because she's
Yeah,
easy to
I
fuck
was
with.
like, why is she doing this again? It was last time. It was like
She's got just
deja
different
vu.
victims, you know. She's going to do it to anybody she tries to be friends with. It happens. It's a pattern with her.
Right.
She's gonna have to seek help or something or get off YouTube. YouTube ain't meant for her.
Well, my point was, you keep running around saying that they were talking about your daughter and stuff, but when you go around and you talk about your daughter with
She's the
something
one that
that
keeps saying her
happened,
name is shit, you know?
I know,
Let it
that's what I'm
go.
saying.
Let it go. I ain't even been on here in months, 2 months.
Right.
But I came out of retirement for that one because I love when somebody else drags her too. She's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I seen whatever. You guys do what you want with Flies. For real. Ain't got nothing to do with what happened over here. Ain't got nothing to do with what was done to me. Whatever.
It's childish as fuck. People get, oh, you can't be in this chat and be my friend. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Well, and you get into a point where it's like, are you going to defend me, or are you going to do this or do... It ain't got a fucking thing to do with Flies. It don't have anything to do with Flies. So how did this become about Flies?
What the fuck?
She can go where she wants. I don't care.
Shit all over on Flies. Fuck them.
No,
Right, Sandy.
that's fine. I mean, I've never said anything. She goes where she wants. I don't care.
I know you don't care, but it's just fucked up. People, oh, you was in this chat, and yeah, if they're my friend, I'm gonna be in there. there's a difference in being real about it. You know, if you was in there dogging Chewy or Flies or whoever, it'd be different. But was you in there talking
Yeah.
about her?
Hell no, I don't go anywhere talking about
Exactly.
anybody.
I'm friends with people that's friends with Cher. You think I'm gonna tell them, oh, you can't be friends with them because, you know, no, that's no. And if
It's
she was
petty.
upset about it, she should have came to you privately and not fucking made a fool of herself. And here we are. I'm just saying, in
Well,
my
that's the
opinion.
way I felt about it. I'm like, you got a problem, don't two-face me.
Right. You
Don't
want to
freaking
try
two-face me.
and you want to try and say somebody else is being two-faced, and look at you. Pot
I
me kettle.
mean, look,
No, if it really hurt her,
you're
she
all
would have come
sitting
to you
there,
privately.
you're all sitting there and you're making it about your fucking selves. And it's not
Exactly,
got
Sandy.
anything to do with you guys. It doesn't have anything to do with Flies. It doesn't have anything to do with H. It doesn't have anything to do with Sherry. It doesn't have anything to do with Jinky. It doesn't have anything to do with dumplings. I don't even know dumplings. How did it go from me being two-faced the way I was to all of you guys?
A real friend would have came to you privately. I'm sorry, they would have. They wouldn't have blasted it on YouTube. Some people just need content, RC.
Well, no, she was in a chat and all of a sudden, I don't like her. In a chat where I don't know
That's not a
anybody
real
in
friend.
there.
That's not a real friend. Just because you were in Matthews, fuck that.
The fly poop on whose wall? I don't know. I didn't see anything.
Flies is shitting on somebody. She's fly shitting on them.
Well,
I
why
love her.
this is the thing. Everybody in my chat goes wherever they want to go.
Mm-hmm. I probably go
I
well, I don't go nowhere no more, but I've probably been
I
places
don't,
where you don't go, you know?
girl,
It's like
you go a lot of places I don't go. I
I
don't
don't go
go
nowhere no
to,
more.
I mean, the thing about it was I don't even go to any of those people who are, you know, does the Summer Wells cases. I don't
I
even
don't
go
either.
to
I
their
don't do true
channels.
crime, period.
I don't go
Really.
in their chats. But you know what? I haven't disrespected any of them. I agree. And that's fine. But nobody thinks that how did it turn into how did it turn into about everybody fucking else?
You know
That's
what?
the
As long
thing.
as you stay true, if you're true to yourself, you can go where you want. And your friends, if they're true to their self, they won't give a shit because you got to stay real. If
Yeah,
you get upset because somebody's in a chat of somebody that's dragged you, and in my opinion, Matthew's my friend too. If Matthew's fucking dragging you, there's a reason. You deserve it. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
and it ain't
I
got
said
fucking
what I
nothing to do
said.
with me.
Maybe some people need to take a look in the mirror and some self-reflection. I've done that. It helps.
Well, I've never been one to go around, and the only person I ever made fun of in a fucking chat was Ernie Shell. That was it. That was it. Bandit TV. I kind of went hard on him.
I don't remember who that
But,
is.
oh my God. Oh Lord. One night I will give you a sneak peek at Bandit TV. For real.
All right. Yeah, I don't know that name.
Girl, you have been gone for a while.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a lesson on him when I get a chance to. There was a man who saved my life once. No one liked him. I didn't always like what he did, but I lived him. That man saved me from myself.
Jackie said there ain't no mirrors in their house, right?
Obviously not. Obviously not. But it was fucking shitty. It was a shitty thing to do. Knowing that I'm trying to build my channel up and I'm trying to do it without getting into all the bullshit. So, and it pisses me off. I don't know about you, Cotton Candy. Does it piss you off when...
Hang on a second. Somebody's at my door. My dogs are going nuts.
I don't think she was upset about... I think she was hurt that he was on your... Do you not think... You don't know me very well. Oh, thanks, Nada. Thanks for popping in, darling. But you were more than welcome to come up on this panel and say whatever you wanted to say, Chewy. I never stopped you from doing that. At all. I never stopped you from doing that. At all. You were my friend. Was I your friend? Or was I your friend? Right? Hey, Diamonds. I did. I had a link drop for everybody. Let me say this, Chewy. How do you think everybody else felt when I come up on your panel and showed you some support? Do you think that Matthew or Diamonds or Debbie or anybody else that was involved in all that came to me and said, oh my God, you went up on that panel. How dare you? No, they didn't. Yes, Texas lady, I showed that. I showed Bandit TV spitting on the Bible. I think Fly sent it to me.
Okay, I'm back.
So,
What's Chewy saying? Matthew's on your panel bullying her?
Matthew and Diamonds were up on my panel and they were expressing themselves on whatever they expressed themselves on. And, you know, I just stayed in my lane. They can say whatever they want to say. That's the way my channel is about.
If you spoke up, it would have made it worse.
Well, I went on Cotton Candy.
But
I went
bullying,
over.
people use that word way too loosely. I can tell somebody to fuck off and they'll say I'm bullying them.
Right. But let me ask you this. How do you feel when you've never been in a creator's chat and you know that they are all supportive of a person that's in that chat and that person says that they don't like you? So to me,
I'd be like, I would be hurt. Or
yeah,
not
it
hurt, but
did.
I'd be like, what?
Especially when you've been nothing but kind to that person and have praised them and their channels and always had their links dropped and everything else.
Dewey, actually, I know of you. I don't know you know you. I can't say that.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying nothing bad about you, but I don't know you. I know of you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She was
Say
like, you,
Diamonds. That's what I'm saying. If Matthew's going after somebody, there's a reason. Diamond said Matthew was not bullying. He was exposing the lies. Big difference.
yeah.
Big difference.
Whole thing is going nowhere if there's zero accountability for anything.
Do you still have the live?
Yeah,
Let's roll
I
it.
still have the live. I'd have to pull it up. Let me find it,
If you want to,
lady.
I mean, we can keep going on this, but
Hang on, I gotta find it first. Because it really didn't have anything to do with it didn't
Chewy,
have
why don't you
anything
come
to
up
do
here
with
and
me.
talk to RC about it? I mean, you gonna say you're gonna cry? I mean, toughen that skin up, honey. You gotta have thick skin on here.
Oh
If
no,
she's your
that's
friend, you'd come up here and talk it out with her and not be a pussy and sit and chat. Said what I said.
no, it's okay that she gonna cry, but it's
Yeah, she's gonna
just
run away.
now all of a sudden it's just, oh, I'm sorry. So what about me crying? What about me crying?
You're willing to talk it out to her, with
She
her, and
she knows
just,
my
I would just
email.
move on from this, and I don't think you lost much, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm over it. I'm over it. And you know what? Because I am the way I am, I'm not going to pull that live up. It's out
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying.
I,
Just,
I, I don't need to show,
I'll go find
that
it
over.
later and watch it myself, you know? Yeah, crying's only a show, yeah.
Well, that's what pissed me off. It's, now it's, oh, I'm sorry. You know what? This is what gets me. If it wouldn't have been brought to my attention, you're not going to tell me that you still wouldn't have showed up in my chat to get your fucking link dropped.
She still had to
That's what I'm
share.
saying.
Just saying. A lot of people used to use share for that.
And the problem is, it had nothing to do with anybody else.
Here, girls, look. Hold on, my dogs. Let me.
And I don't take sides. I never have, and I'm not going to start. Oh, did Matthew play it on his live too? I don't know, because I never paid any attention to it. Well, I'm not going to say anybody's jealous of me, because I'm not going to do that. My head's not that big.
Okay, Diamonds, thank you. I'll go check it out. Do you know the name of it? Diamonds? Yeah, I like Matthew, and like I don't like very many people because there's too many fake people on here, and I can read them like a book. And if I like
Well,
somebody,
that's
then
me. Like I said, if that wouldn't have been brought to my attention, she wouldn't even have. She would have went on like, no. I call it being two-faced. The
if
problem
she was
is,
hurt, she would have came to you privately, not went to a fucking another chat and cried about it.
a chat that had never been to, a creator that I didn't know that person. Didn't know that person at all.
Yeah, it's fuck shit. That's fuck shit.
Kind of made me feel like the person that went into a chat of a creator that I really didn't know. Oh, thank you, no one special. You are special, though. You really are. Thank you. That's
Thank you,
like
flies.
somebody going into a chat and saying, "Remain calm," lied about me and said I was the fake Fed in the Summer Wells case. I'm like, where the fuck did you get that? I ain't never said that shit. Where the fuck did you? And why would you go into a chat and tell everyone on that fucking channel and a
Set for
creator
you.
that I don't fucking know?
Told everybody but you.
Yeah. Well,
no, fuck that.
I hadn't talked to that person in a long time either. I pegged that motherfucker really
Who is it?
quickly, and I'll tell you behind the scenes.
All right.
Just because I ain't giving her, I'm not saying her
We
fucking
need to
name.
exchange phone numbers. I don't exchange phone numbers with many people, but I love you to death.
Yeah, we need to. I think I got your email. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
What I don't get is RC's been in Matthew's shop for a long time now. Yeah, it's nothing
Bingo,
new.
Debbie. Bingo.
And, that's what pisses me off because I am always fair. And they could have come up on my channel and said anything that they wanted to. They absolutely could have.
Right. Can somebody drop Diamond's channel link so I can go sub? I'm gonna get all this. I need some
So
stuff to watch.
I'll find it. I'll find it and send you the
I got
link.
yours. Flies gave me yours. Because
So
I'm on my phone and I can't because my computer
no,
wasn't
well,
working right.
I'll get mine and I'll send you the link to it.
Okay. I got yours.
See,
Flies gave me
and
yours. I got
and I
it.
think that's being fair because I wouldn't play it again just to hurt her feelings. I wouldn't play it again just to hurt her feelings because I'm not like that.
Yeah, because I mentioned it and you was like, you was a little iffy about it. Yep. See? But yet
You
she wants to
know,
go on chat and talk shit about you. Can't even come to you like a woman.
nope, I guess not. But yet she's crying about it. But yet this is what pisses me off about these fucking YouTube streets. Y'all think you
Yep.
can go out there and say shit to
They wouldn't
anybody
do it in
that you
person.
want or about anybody you freaking want. And it's when they call you out about it, it's my feelings are hurt and I'm crying. Really? You don't think I ain't got feelings too? You don't think that I'm trying to bust my ass to put out good content to help me make a living because of my circumstances? But oh well, let's not worry about that because guess what? You ain't got to worry about that
Okay, Diamonds. Thank you, love.
at all. At all.
But if Matthew's going at somebody, there's a reason. He just don't do it for no reason. And I've noticed that about him. And I stand with him. I like Matthew.
Well, let me tell you, I don't need nobody striking this because guess what? All I'm
How could they
doing is
strike it?
standing up for myself. Oh,
You
thank
ain't
you,
played none of
Exploited.
theirs.
Wow, thank
Oh,
you. Thank you, Exploited. That
oh,
means a
you
lot.
got
It really
exploited
does.
cherry.
I did. I popped
Oh,
her
that's sweet. That is
cherry.
really sweet, though. That's
That is
awesome.
really sweet.
The first,
I do
oh,
appreciate you know, I do appreciate that from people. And I've never been one
I
to
know.
run around out here on the YouTube streets and
You're a good
you
person. I
know,
wouldn't be here if you wouldn't. And I promise you that. You notice
but
I don't go to the channel that's crying about you right now. Just saying.
well, that's what gets me. It's like you want to say that you're hurt when I really didn't do anything to you or say anything bad about you,
Right.
but you're
Because when you have
very,
two friends going at each other, just got to stay out of it. You really do.
yeah, I just let them come up and express themselves.
I would be the same exact way. You got to stay out of it. What are you going to say? I mean, they're both your friends. You thought. Now you see who your real friend is out of the
Well,
situation.
I mean,
Matthew.
the thing about it is, oh, thank you, Cursed. Thank you very much.
Jackie.
You guys are being
Jackie cracks
so
me up.
sweet. Girl, I do have my ruler too, Jackie. It's right here. And it has been tapping.
Exactly, Jada. It's what I'm saying. She should have went to RC privately. Exactly. And not to another chat that RC don't even go to.
Well, that's what pissed me off because I had that happen before, and even though I was like showing people, I was like, this really happened. It was like I was still being questioned on it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, Dumplings had never watched me before. Never. And I'm not gonna dog on Dumplings. I don't know the girl. I do not know the girl. And one thing I never do, Pink
Oh,
Lotus.
look at
Oh
all
my
the love.
God.
I love it. You deserve it, RC.
You guys are gonna make me cry.
Wait,
For
you're
real.
awesome. You really are, and you're fair. And this ain't right that some. I'm gonna shut up.
You
It ain't
speak your
right.
mind. I get very
We
frustrated.
built a really nice little community here, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not
And
right.
I wasn't judging anybody, so why was I judged so quickly?
Right?
Why was I
Behind your
judged
back.
so quickly
Behind your back.
behind my back? That's what I said. If that wouldn't have been brought, and the thing about it is, I don't worry about creators and people in their chats saying anything about me because I don't go out and talk badly about any freaking creator. Any. I've never went out and been in anybody's chat except for
Oh,
tonight when I called Chewy out, right?
oh,
But
diamonds. That's interesting.
what is it?
I want to know who that is.
Went to a friend in private.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, you guys can talk about that. That's really got nothing to do with what's going on right now.
Well, like when me and Cher fell out, I was trying to keep it private. It was private. And then she came in my chat one day when I was live and started going off about it. I was like,
Right.
okay, let's make it public then, motherfucker, you know?
Yeah.
I was trying to keep it off YouTube because I didn't want to do that to her, you know, because I did care about her. But no, she came in my chat acting a fucking donkey, so
Well, that's the
showtime,
whole thing
baby.
about it. If Chewy would have come back over here, I would have dropped her link. I wouldn't have had a problem doing that because no
Did she
matter,
come out and just ask for you to drop her link?
well, no, but I knew a lot of times that's why she was coming over here. She would say that's not why she was coming over here, but
She used to do that to share, though.
I'm
So
not
it's not
stupid.
surprising.
I'm not, well, I know for a fact now
She would
that,
be like, I only need so many more subs to reach 1,000, you know, and be like hinting to drop her link or
well, I
some shit.
mean, I've always just dropped her link and stuff only because, I'm not a bad person. I'm really not.
No,
And
you're not. I wouldn't be here, like I said.
like I said, I do always try to be fair, and
E-
that wasn't fucking
exactly,
fair.
diamonds. I agree.
Diamonds, do me a favor and, you know, put in my opinion for
I'm gonna
real.
put it as truth. Sorry.
I don't know. I mean, we'll have a
I
conversation
do.
about that behind the scenes, but
So like she's
for
going around telling
real.
everybody I was married. I'm not fucking married. Lord. She was obsessed with that, telling everybody I was married. It's like, get off my fucking vagina, lady. God bless.
Thank you, Jaded. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. You guys don't know. You guys just don't know what that means to me.
You're amazing, RC. We love you.
I love you guys too. I don't know if I
You
could have
don't
done.
deserve what's being done to you right now.
Well, it was heartbreaking to me that people are so vicious. And you know what? Don't ever act like I was bullying anybody because you were bullying me. Yes, I will take Kentucky Flies. I will take him.
I'm from Kentucky, so
Oh,
if you
well,
don't want
wait.
your husband, I don't want him either, flies. Do what? What'd you say?
She's funny. I call him Kentucky. But
My dad, that's
she
my
wasn't
dad's nickname,
she
Kentucky.
wasn't giving him to me. She was offering him to you.
Yeah, no, I said if you don't want him, I don't want him either.
Well, and I'm not the type of person to come out here and I know I get emotional and I get more emotional after
Well, right now,
Todd
and you've
passed
been through a
away.
lot in the past, what, 6 months?
Oh my gosh, girl.
This
You
or
would not believe
and
the audio I have of my freaking neighbor saying that I unalived him and with drugs, and it was
nuh-uh.
horrible. It was horrible. I played it. I finally played it on my channel because I wasn't having
Damn.
fun anymore and I wasn't laughing and people were like, "What's the matter?" So I played some of it on my channel. It was horrible. It was horrible what she said. And I'm like, you guys are listening to somebody who doesn't know me, doesn't know my family, didn't know Todd, and people were believing what she was saying. It was bad. It is really bad. It's really bad. She said some horrible things, said that he was better off dead, and I mean, you wouldn't believe cotton candy. It was
Wow.
really bad. Really
Oh my
bad.
God. I didn't know you was going through that. I mean, losing your husband's bad enough. And then somebody doing that? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, she's cuckoo. That's the one I had the restraining order out for like 10 years on that
Oh
I went to
wow.
court about. And she did that. And let me tell you something. You guys helping me tonight means a lot to me. And I am saving up to go down and get a lawyer because I'm not sending, yeah, exploited. It was. I am not sending a cease and desist. I am taking that girl
Them
to
don't
court.
mean shit.
I
You,
am taking
I don't
her
blame you.
straight
Yeah,
to court.
go the legal way, yep. Because them cease and desist ain't nothing.
Hell no. Hell no.
You're
Oh,
going to get a
thanks,
restraining
Diamonds.
order and
So,
stalking order.
yeah,
You could probably get
I
it all,
mean,
get a stalking order. And if she even mentions your name or anything, she gone.
girl, I had all those orders against her forever.
Hush, girls.
So,
The world is
but
cruel, Texas lady.
Debbie and Flies have been two of my closest friends here on YouTube. And, bless their hearts, they let me cry
Stop
and,
it.
they've let me just, grieve to them. And I really couldn't ask for two better friends than Debbie and Flies for real. For real. So they've been real good to me about it.
Sorry, my dogs are barking. I mute it.
Oh, that's fine. I hear Flies, birds, and her dog barks all the time too. Debbie's dog, it's like he's got to have her undivided attention. So, but I don't think, and I don't want to get on here and cry around and have people feel sorry for me because I'm just not that type of person, and I do know that quite a few times here lately I get pretty emotional because people don't understand that, when I consider somebody my friend, they're my friend. And I don't do my friends fucking dirty. I don't. Oh, thanks, Diamonds. Thank you guys. That does mean a lot to me because I get, I'm the type of person I'm like, look, if I can afford my cable, which my cable, I try to get it as low as I can, and my StreamYard, then I want to stay on here. I don't want to lose my friends. I don't want to, I feel like I've gotten to know so many of you just in the chat and stuff. And I adore all you guys. And one thing that I've always said, we're all going through different things, and I will never take what I'm going through and think that that my grieving and what I'm going through is on a higher level than what anybody else's whatever they're going through is. So
People might think some things are small to you, but it's huge, What's small to some people is huge to the one going through it. Does that make sense?
yeah. Well, that's why it hurt my feelings because I was like, Chewy, I've never said anything about you.
Damn
And,
sassy.
you know, I just hadn't done that. Yeah, we'll talk about that too. Girl, you need to get my phone number.
Yeah, email it to me. Or Flies, she's got my email too.
You like it when I do the role playing stuff? It's hilarious, isn't it? We had a lot of fun last night. I came on last night and we had a lot of fun. It was fun.
We need to get into
So,
some pop culture again. I need to get back into that. I love doing that.
oh, girl, we definitely do. So we are going to have to talk to each other because I definitely want to do some pop culture with you because we still got to talk about Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington because
Oh
we never
yeah, I
did
got a
get to get
lot on
into
that. I
that.
got a whole file on that. It's deep.
I mean, yeah, I followed that forever.
Yes,
Forever.
Flies. I'll swap numbers with Flies for sure. There ain't
So,
very many, but
for real. For real.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with my channel. I really don't want to do nothing because I don't know. I got a story to tell of what's been going on the past few months with me, but
It ain't with somebody named Frank, is it?
no. No.
You know what was funny? Because I was talking to
Come get your
somebody.
man, cotton candy boobs. I was like, that's the funniest shit. Like, it ain't my man. What the fuck?
That was so funny.
Come get your man, cotton candy boobs. I'll never forget that.
It
You was
was,
so
it was,
pissed, and it pissed me off too. What he done to you?
uh, yeah, like I was stupid. That guy was ignorant. No wonder he
Mm-hmm.
lost his channel. He was like, oh, I had 4,000 subs. And I was like, it don't mean a whole lot now,
You
does
ain't
it?
got
Because
him
you ain't
now,
got your
buddy, because you
channel no more.
terminated.
I had somebody today and they were like, I loved when you were talking to the scammer. And I had forgot all about that because I was live and the scammer named James called me and I was having that dude say some off the wall shit to me because he thought he was going to get some money. And I was like, you tell me you love me. I love
You should
you. I
start doing
mean,
lives like that.
yeah, it was hilarious. He just
I
happened
know
to
a lot of
call me
people don't
and
like Molly Golightly. I like her. I mean, she does dirty shit sometimes, but she means well. She really does. But I like when she calls those I don't know what it's called. She calls these
hey,
men that are HORNY.
yeah,
I don't know what the site's called, but she is fucking hilarious when she does it.
okay, wait, because I want to show you this dude.
Yeah,
He showed
Sandy, I
up
like
last
her.
night. Okay, tell me
I
if
lurk in
you've
the
seen
bushes.
this. Have you seen this guy before? I've seen him before on
No,
YouTube, and
no.
he's kind of freak, but he
What's the
showed up
candy on his
in my
name?
no, his name's I think on this one he's Dark Andy,
Okay, I was about to say what? No,
but
no.
he yeah
Abort mission.
he showed up in my back chat. Well, not my back chat, but he showed up backstage. Denmark
Wow,
Andy,
sassy. Wow.
and he looked familiar to me. And I ended up, I put my overlay up, and he would KK. He was trying to basically describe having what yeah having an orgasm was for a
Oh
man, and I
wow.
was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck are you
Sandy,
talking
I
about?
did miss a lot, it looks like, but it was nice having a break. I'm still taking a break. I'm not coming back like I was, but I just came out of retirement for old fucking um that dumb bitch. I don't even know what to call her no more. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. Well, that's the thing. You know, just because you're not seeing people face to face doesn't mean that, you know, and it pisses me off because I have had people I have said something and I've not said anybody's name, and I get a phone call, you hurt my feelings. You made me cry. And I'm like, I didn't say your name. But yeah, I knew you were talking about me, and I have apologized. And I really started getting pissed off because it's like, why am I apologizing to people who should be apologizing to me?
Chewy, get
And
your ass up here. I know you're lurking in chat. If you really care about RC like you're claiming, get your ass up here, cry or not. If you're a real friend to her, you're going to get up here because I know you're lurking. Enough's enough.
This is the thing.
If you don't
If
come up here, then you ain't a real fucking bitch. I'm
I,
sorry, but I'm starting to get pissed over it because I don't like people fucking with you like that.
well, the thing about it is,
I go hard for people I care about.
if I, um, if I would have ever have went around and talked about her personally or anything like that, I could have seen her saying, I don't like her I don't like her. I'm mad at her right now. But
Well, that was
I
her.
never,
She spoke her truth. She didn't think you'd see it.
that's exactly what it was. She
She
did
spoke
not think
how
that
she
I would
really
see
felt
it.
because she didn't think you'd see it.
She
That's a
absolutely
fake
didn't think I
bitch.
would see it. She absolutely did not think that I would freaking see it.
Come
At
on,
all.
Chewy, get up here. I'll do a whole fucking live about you, ho.
Yep, she won't. She won't. Yeah, it backfired on her is exactly what it did. But you know
You
what?
don't want me on your ass. I promise you that. You think Matthew's got you bad?
She
I'll go back
doesn't.
and watch all the lives they done. I'll call you bullshit out and some.
This is the thing, Jaden.
Exactly. I agree though. She don't
you
value it.
yeah. Well, yeah, you're not gonna come in here and say you were my friend. Well, guess what? If I was really your friend, you wouldn't have done that shit. You wouldn't have done that shit.
She would have
So,
came to you privately, like a grown woman.
oh, I would have told her, hey, what you got going on with other people, I've stayed in my lane, and
Nope,
you
Jackie.
you haven't heard me say that shit. Yeah,
I love Jackie.
me and Flies have had our round, and even
That's how real
Me
friends
and
don't
Debbie's
fight,
had
you
our
know.
round.
You butt heads, but it's how you work out the situation in the end, you know.
Absolutely
You
right,
don't be a
because
little bitch and cry and chat, and you can't even come up on panel.
no, she ain't gonna
You can
come up
say you
here.
don't like her in public on or chat or whatever, but you can't come up on panel.
Well, I'm surprised if they're not doing a live right now,
Oh, if they do,
talking
they
about
don't want
it.
me on their ass, RC. I swear. If they go live about you, I promise you, they don't want this smoke, Chewy. You don't want this fucking smoke. You'll be chewing your own fucking ass, bitch.
Well, and I am the type of person, I'm like, when I got called a crypt keeper, I made fun of it. I was like, hell yeah, we're the crypties. One other thing there were other things said that I'm like, what the fuck
Exactly,
ever,
Sassy.
you know.
I agree, Sassy. That's what it says. She should have never had it. No. But she
Well,
didn't think RC would see it. That's why she done that, though.
that's exactly why she done it.
If
Because,
she goes live about you, I promise you.
well, the thing
She
about it
better hope she
is,
don't. She does
the
not want
thing,
this smoke. There is not a battle on YouTube that I fought that I've lost. I've never lost a battle on here. Promise you that.
yeah, that don't make sense, does it, Exploited, that she loves flies. She still loves flies, but not me. And I'm good with that because I really don't give a fuck. Flies can go over there and do whatever she does. I'm a big girl. She can go wherever she wants. I'm not going to say, you go on over there. You go hang out with them because I really don't give a fuck.
If Dumpling goes live, Jackie, I'll go live about her too. I don't really care about her. She was in chat earlier. I didn't, but I say civil. I didn't say nothing to her, but I don't like that neither.
Yeah, you're gonna you're going to say something derogatory about me because you don't like someone that I like. That makes no sense.
If they go live about RC, I've been gone, but from here on out,
Well, I pretty much kept my mouth shut, but
I
you
don't
know
I don't
what?
want to get ghetto and do all that again, but when it comes to people I care about, I go hard for my friends.
That's the whole thing about it. I'm like, you know what? I don't give a fuck how they feel now. I've been Team Matthew, but I just
Right.
ain't voiced my opinion on it because I do stay in my lane and I do try to be fair. But hey, I've been Team
True
Matthew.
exploitive. They ain't gonna go and do lives on her and dog RC. That nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Well, it's gonna happen if they do it, but they'll. You think Matthew got them?
Well, that's the thing about it. You think that I wasn't pissed hearing them talk the way they were about Matthew's kid. It was fucked up.
What'd they say
But
about Matthew's kid?
but I also
About
know
Marley?
I can't yeah, I believe that's the one, right? But I'm not
Oh,
sure
diamonds, I don't
because
give a shit. Let them
I
strike me. I ain't got none on my channel, and I'm not
well
monetized, so I'm good.
yeah, well the thing about it is I don't I hear things and stuff, but I'm here lately I've been a night person, but I'm usually not a night person.
You
So,
aren't. And if
you
they
know,
striking people, that's a pussy move, for real.
I think so too. I don't
Yeah.
strike people.
Especially when you use their own words. Come on.
Well, kind of what got me because the creator, where she was in the chat, another person kind of left a comment and they were putting LOL in it. And I was like, that's
Okay,
not a big
flies.
fucking deal.
I get that. And it
And,
was Marley.
and,
Fuck that. Fuck that.
the thing about it was, I looked at that comment and I was like, that ain't a big freaking deal. But what kind of was weird to me, because that creator was like, oh, remain calm. I don't know her. I'm going to check her out. Or is that a no-no? So right there told me that is that a no-no set? Now the creator come in chat, said, whatever. I'm not going to hold it against that creator, but yeah, whatever.
Mm.
But no, I mean,
Well, as I done that during the Kylie Rodney case, SF Investigates and Check It TV struck my channel down. I lost my channel twice in a month, and Rob Reed got it back both times because I
wow.
didn't want him to have my information, and he's a lawyer. And Lip Lock, I let Lip Lock use him too. Cause
I
Smiley
thought
and all
about
of them
getting a hold
fucking
of him
struck
too,
Lip
yeah.
Lock. And
But
yeah,
the thing about it is he's a YouTube lawyer and
he's good.
so
That way you don't have to give your information, and he's a lawyer, he gives his information. If they dox him, uh-oh.
right. So
Yeah, I've used Rob twice, and he got my channel back twice for me.
well, I'm just not one to I don't come on here and really defend myself too much. I usually let a lot of things go.
Well, I'm
I
going
don't
to
give a
defend
shit
you.
about it. Or I'll mention something, but then I let it go. I don't dwell on it. But I'm like, you know what, Chewy, if you were my friend, you would know I'm doing everything possible not to ask people for money, to try to put out good content. And all I say is, give me the views. That's what helps me.
And you remember about a year ago, or whenever you first started really taking your channel seriously, you was worried about because your channel wasn't growing. And we
Right,
all was like, it's because you want quality over quantity. And
right.
over time you will grow, and the right people, the good people will come here.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
rather have quality than big numbers. And
Yeah,
that's what you've got.
Debbie tells me that all the time. She's like,
It's the truth.
girl,
And you're gonna grow bigger than any of these other motherfuckers because all they
Well,
care
I
about is
mean,
numbers and you don't.
I just got to 1,700, and I'm super proud of that. Super proud
Yeah,
of it.
see? And it
And I've been on here, let's see, January, I think it was 2 years I've been on here. And one thing that I didn't want to do was like some of the rest of them ride off of Summerwell's name. That's one thing I didn't want to do.
you've
And
never been a tragedy pimp or nothing like that with any case. You put out
no,
facts and you
no,
cover other cases and
yeah, yeah.
you got a good channel, RC, and you got a good community. And you're going to get even bigger. You're going to be here when all these other ones are gone. I've seen it so many times.
Right. Well, I'm doing the best I can, and I'm not going to
Keep doing what
stop
you're doing. You're doing it right.
over this petty shit because I
Yeah,
think it's
after this
petty.
live, I would let it go with her and
Oh, I am, but I'm not going to go over and watch her anymore, and
mm-mm.
I'm not pushing her channel, you know, because that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That is fucked up. Freely uploaded to my secret vault.
Floss kills me. She fucking kills me.
Well, she downloads a lot of things, and
Oh,
so
Jaded. Jaded's a
she
good one.
catches it. Oh, and I love people. I tell people all the time, even if you just come in chat and say, hey, you don't have to stay in chat all the time, but come in and say, hey, and
I do if I'm in and you're live or something, I do try to. But
right.
I ain't been on much, literally. Like I've been caught up in political shit really.
Well,
In life, and I've had a lot
I,
going on and some good things has happened and I'll tell you in
well,
private.
yeah, definitely. Definitely email me or I'll throw you an email with my phone number. And
Yeah, I'd rather talk, it's easier to talk and get stuff out than type, you know what I mean?
yeah, definitely. Definitely, I get it.
Yeah, we'll talk one day and if you want to cry or I want to cry, you know what I mean?
Well,
Sometimes life gets heavy.
yeah, my
And
life
you
has
never know what
definitely
people's
gotten
going through
heavy.
off of here. And
Well, that's my point. That is my point. People, well, this is the thing too. When one thing I noticed was when a couple of times when I got attacked by someone, it was right after my husband died. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't you do that before he passed away?
same, Debbie. Right.
Why did you wait until
Until
I'm
your
at my
lowest
worst?
time, kind of.
So I'll take the Danish dude off.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't watch like these true crime pimps and shit. I'll like, there's a few cases like Rachel Morin's case I follow, but I'll watch the real true crime coverage of them. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
me too. Me
Not these
too.
bullshit channels and
Well, I even said that I was gonna step back and I wasn't watching. I wasn't gonna watch them people who, been covering Summer's case all this time and putting out all that nonsense. There's just no
Mhm.
reason for me to watch them, you know.
And really
And
though, if people are still talking about Summer, like trying to cover the case, it's just for clicks and stuff because what they should be doing is just like posting her pictures, her missing pictures and stuff, because that's all you can do at this point. You know what I
that
mean?
is all you can do. I mean, that is all you can do. There's nothing
Mm-hmm.
new at
Right.
all.
People shouldn't be going live. If you do go live, I used to go live for hours and just run Summer's pictures. I don't know if you remember that. I used
Yeah,
to do that. I done it for Monkey Vaughn too, and just run his missing flyers and pictures of them when they.
right, right. Well, that's what I said with that shit going on and Crystal doing that stuff. That had nothing to do with Summer.
And
And
look
then
at
I was,
Sebastian Rogers' case. Oh my God.
that stuff is craziness.
That's the
That is
worst case I've ever
craziness.
seen of bullshit, man.
I do. You've done it for
Yeah,
Sebastian
I had
too.
some for Sebastian too. Yep. I would play it like all day. I just let it run on repeat all day.
Right. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I come out and talk
I
about
need to start
summer
doing that
every once in
again.
a while. But usually if I like last time I came out and talked about summer, I went through the timeline that I know it that during the day that Don Wells came out and talked about sometimes and different stuff like that. And so I went through that, but I was like, when Candace said she walked out the door to look for Summer, there's not a timeline after that.
I think Summer
So
was abducted at the end of the driveway. I've always thought that.
but I'll
Wrong
tell
place,
you,
wrong time, because that's where her
just
scent ended.
just
And there's so many
recently,
creeps. Bless her
well,
little heart.
yeah, I've always, there's individuals that I've wanted to talk to, not because I want to steal their content or anything like that. I would just want to have a conversation. Maybe we could put a few things together, people I've never talked to before and stuff like that. And, that's finally starting to happen for me. And, like I said, if there are a lot of times, KK, that I talk to people and I do not put it out on my channel. I don't put it out on YouTube
hmm And when you
because
could and make money off of it, but you don't. That's the
no,
difference between you and these other people. That
I'm
says a
not going
lot.
to do that. I'm not
You
going to do
believe the
that.
same about Summer, Jada? Yeah, I think Candace was passed out or something, and Summer wandered off to the end of the driveway, and I think someone picked her up. Wrong
I do
place at the
too.
wrong time, poor baby. I
I do
mean,
too.
that's where her scent ended.
Yep, that's exactly where it
And
ended.
there's so
And
many creeps and pedos and stuff around there.
yeah, and also, this is just my opinion. I think that Candace was trying to make herself out to be a good mother, and so she wasn't being truthful about a lot of
Yeah,
things.
I don't think she was paying attention, and Summer wandered off,
Yep, yep.
and they
And
got Grandis's script that day, and
I think they made it about themselves and not
hmm
about Summer
they didn't
at
think.
all.
See, as happens with a lot of these cases, they come to the internet, and they don't realize that some of these cases turn into high profile.
Right.
They think, oh, it's just going to be little cases and all this, and then they turn into high profile cases. They don't realize
Well,
some of these cases can get big.
this is the thing that I said too. If these children have been abducted and they are with, uh, you know, certain people or whatever, if by chance one of these creators just happen to throw a name out there and start talking about a person that might possibly have a missing and exploited child, it's not going to end well for the child
Mm-mm.
because there's a, not saying that this is what happened, but there's a possibility that these predators or whatever would be like, oh no, my name's out there, and so I need to, possibly do something if they have a child.
And like
Yeah,
Sebastian, I think that was a planned abduction, in my opinion.
I think that had to do with him and social media.
I think it was
Because
a planned
let me,
abduction.
this is
I
the
think he's on
thing.
a reservation, in my opinion.
Do you
Just
think,
saying.
oh, you think? Well, this is the thing about it. It was really
With
weird
Nina.
because, Seth was going, I want my devices back and stuff like that. And
hmm
then,
They didn't take Sebastian's devices, they took his.
and yeah, and the thing about it is, right after that was when the predator from Illinois was
Yep, I
sent
remember
back
that.
to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, wow, if that isn't opening people's eyes, law enforcement was like, please, police your children being on social media. And I'm like, Sebastian was on social media. That's my opinion. I don't care what Seth says. He was on social media more
See, I
than
think I've
what.
got two different theories. I think that too, as a predator, somebody lured him out
Hmm.
from playing them games.
Right. Right.
But see, that was a really nice house Katie and them had. And a lot of people like I even take my shoes off at the door.
Right.
And allegedly Sebastian didn't have no shoes on. They were probably at the front door or whatever door they come in. Because I'm sure they took their shoes off in the house. Well, Katie didn't hear nothing or anything, so it had to be, in my opinion, someone that Sebastian knew. I think he went out the window. No shoes
Well,
on, because if you have to go back into the kitchen, living room, or wherever to get shoes, Katie would
well,
have heard him.
that was a big thing too. They automatically came out, and thank you, little Deb.
No.
I appreciate you.
No.
They the one thing
Hush,
is
girls.
they came out
Hush it.
and they were saying all kinds of stuff about the shoes, the shoes, the shoes. But then, and don't forget, he had to wear his shoes because of the red ants and getting bit by red ants.
Yeah, the fire ants, yep.
But yet, if you
But
go
if his
back,
shoes at the front door and stuff, he ain't gonna have no shoes on. They can't take that chance if he's going out a window,
well,
Oh,
also the fact
hold on.
is, if you talk to there is a professional that talked about autism, and they said that a lot of autistic children like to be barefoot because it like grounded them. It was really weird. It was really, but Justin is a big to do now because he went on Nancy Grace, but Nancy Grace took it down. She took it down. So I played some of it today. Hey, Matthew. There's my man. There's my man that I sent pictures to. Whoop, whoop. There you go. If you want to come up and say hi, you can. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I appreciate you, Matthew. I do. What if since he was home alone after school, that he was meeting someone, getting in the house before mom got home? Hey, I haven't
All right,
thought
I'm
about
back.
that.
Let me catch up here.
Because I know at one time Katie had put on Facebook asking if somebody could help keep an eye on Sebastian a couple days a week because Katie needed some help. So
How come I can't see Matthew? Oh, there he is.
Another clip for proof of picture date. What? What are you talking about?
Hey.
Hey, Matthew, let me hear your sexy
Oh,
voice.
Lord.
So, Cotton.
There's the troublemaker. I came out of retirement because those sassy southern meth mouth bitches. I seen people dragging her and I had to get in on it. I love it.
She is a mess.
Yeah,
She
is
is
a
so
mess.
obsessed with me and you, Matthew. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh,
It's
you're
always
talking
Cotton
about
and Matthew.
Sinister. I thought you guys were talking about Chewy. She's a mess too.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, good luck
That's a shame.
to her.
You ladies doing okay today?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm not
yes.
doing bad. I had my moment. I'm over it. I'm doing pretty good.
This underwater sea thing is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's me.
She had some weird dude up there earlier with no shirt on.
Yeah, the guy.
What?
Yes.
What?
Some creep was on there forever on her screen.
What?
Well, he showed up last night in my hold on, I'll show him to you. He
bedroom.
showed up last night in my
She's a mess.
chat. Oh my God! Wait
This,
until
wait,
you
this
see
is
this thing.
this ain't AI, is it? This is really
No, this is really him.
no,
Wait
no,
till you
no.
see it, Matthew. She just kept it on the screen forever, and it's like somebody said, "Can you
I
please take
forgot.
that off there?"
I forgot.
Look,
Oh, what?
Have you
Look
ever seen this guy?
at Marley.
It is somebody
don't do
named
Marley like that.
His
He'll whoop your
name is
ass, Matthew.
Denmark.
Yeah, he will.
His
He
name
might.
is Denmark Andy.
Hmm.
And
Danish lover boy.
he's
He
been around. He's been around YouTube, but I remembered seeing him when he showed up. You know, backstage. He wanted to come up, and I ended up putting up, you know, my overlay, and I wouldn't show him, and he was like, "I love you. God loves you. Why are you letting me on camera?" And I was like, "Oh hell no, buddy." But he was an addict. He don't drink no more, but he still does Coca-Cola. So, in
I
That's
love
still an
Coca-Cola.
addict. What the fuck?
Yeah.
in this, he's
It's
got
like
a
Sassy
big,
saying she clean.
he's got a
Yeah,
big
right.
blister. He got a big blister right there, and I don't know if he picked his nose or what, but he had
A blister. That
dry
sounds like he's
blood
hitting a
coming out of
pipe.
his nose, and so yeah, that dude is a trip.
Yeah, it's a hell of a drug.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
Diamonds is telling Marley on you, Matthew. There goes your finger and internet cord.
You know, it's
No.
funny. What's funny about that is he found my glue gun, and he's been down here with me putting together the chargers. He put together the 68 charger. It's completed and everything. He's putting together the 2021.
Oh, that is
Oh, wow.
cool.
He's going so fast. I should be recording this and doing like a time lapse.
He's the next
Right.
Elon Musk.
Yep, he's like in the zone right now.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Like now is when I'd really get beat up if I mess with him.
Yeah, I know my
Matthew's like, I ain't
granddaughter.
even going to test him right now.
I
My
might though. I
granddaughter,
might.
you could
I still
hand
might.
her, you could hand her the most complicated Lego set, and within a matter of a couple hours, she'll have it put together. And I mean, she does some really hard ones, and I'm like, there ain't no way. I can't even do it myself. So
Well, Elon Musk is autistic. Well, he has Asperger's, same thing.
Pretty much.
And
Yeah.
look at him.
yeah, he says that, you know, a lot of times his brain won't stop, and he just keeps thinking
Mm-hmm.
about stuff
Yeah,
over
if you
and
watch
over
some
and
of his
over.
interviews, it's sad. The stuff
It
he,
is
he
sad.
talks about being lonely, he said, but he works all the time. And
Well, also he was very adamant against, you know, because one of his children is now a different sex, and
yeah, and that
I
broke
was
his
like,
heart.
I had to agree that they were pushing that in the schools. They never should have been
Yeah.
pushing that.
They didn't do that when I was
young
in
kids.
school.
Never. They would never do that growing up. Oh
No,
gosh, no.
I didn't even hear about that, in school and stuff. And when I found out they were doing that in schools, I didn't believe it because I was like, there's
Yeah,
no way. And then I was
yeah.
like, I went to, and I was
Yeah,
like, yeah, there's a way. And it's like,
they
oh my
will.
God.
They wouldn't even. Can you imagine back in the day a boy trying to come to school in a dress? He'd be sent
Oh
home.
my gosh. Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
would
would.
have.
And
He'd be
change
sent home.
clothes.
He
Yep.
would
Yep.
probably get whipped with the paddle by the principal before
Damn,
he
not
could
that
leave.
old. Wait, not that far ago. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh,
Well,
It's
I'm
crazy
that
how
old.
times has changed.
So when I started
So
school, I went to Catholic school growing up, and I got really lucky because they just stopped whooping
No
kids'
wonder you
ass.
got so many kids. You
No, it has
Catholic.
nothing to do with it.
Catholics like to
No,
F
they
like bunnies.
no, they don't. What do you mean?
Yes, they
well,
do. Catholics
girl,
have 500 kids.
let me tell you, if you've ever seen him get down and boogie, that's why he's got so many kids.
Yeah, I've
You
seen him.
cut it out. Anyway,
Hey, Matthew, are we still going in halves on a baby?
yeah.
We've been planning this for a while. I asked him one day, I said, you want to go in half on a kid?
That is hilarious. Only half. You only need to, hey, only half. You only need to do half.
We'll
Well,
make it
well,
8.
well, hold on. The Catholic school just stopped beating kids' butt when I went to school. Like, so there was a few like nuns that couldn't let go. You know, they still grab a couple kids every so often by the face. Like,
Yeah.
oh
No.
Lord, whoa.
Yep.
Yeah,
They jumped tackling
Jenny.
when I was in school.
No joke.
Jenny!
Not kidding you guys. My first grade teacher, Sister Mary Jane.
Mary
No
Jane.
joke.
What a
Sister
name.
Mary Jane. Yeah. And her hands would smell like oranges always, because sometimes when she grabbed our face to tell us to shut up,
Oh my God.
they would always smell like oranges. And be like, oh, I think I'll be quiet now.
Girl, I mean, I remember when I was in elementary. Oh no, middle. I think I was in middle school, and my sister was a couple grades, you know, over me, and she would come out of the bathroom high as a kite, and I'd be like, "What?" And you know, back in the day, they had like something called Carbona, and it was a cleaner or something, and I'm like, how you guys find that stuff? I
What?
wouldn't, you know, there's people who I had to give my driver's license to even get the air spray cleaner for computers. They were like, we need
Oh,
your
yeah.
license. And I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
You really think that I'm going to take, I'm using it for what it's supposed to be used for. But yeah, back in the day, they would take the Cool Whip canisters and people would get high on that. And I'm like,
Whip it.
yeah, is that what that is now?
I don't know.
Have you ever
Well,
watched the show
I've seen the
Intervention? It's
whip it.
wild.
I don't know.
Hey, Matt.
That was just a guess.
So yeah, I'd seen a cop pull over a car one time, and it had like 80 of those little whippet canisters everywhere. And the cop was like, have you been partaking in these? And they're like, no, what
Not at
are
all.
those? And I'm like, you got like 80 of them in your car.
What?
I'm
How'd they
like,
get
Lord.
here?
Yeah, I
What?
couldn't believe it. It was crazy. It was cray.
What's up, chat? I didn't get a chance to say hi to anybody in the chat because you guys snatched me out of the chat so fast.
Oh yeah, we snatched
Just
you up
I
already.
just had a seat and you were like, get up here. I was like, fine. Pretty sure those were your exact words. Get your ass the hell up here.
Well, you probably didn't hear me telling you how much I appreciated you.
You just like me, or you like to talk to me like that. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
And
She's
I
supposed
kind
to
of
be
like
grandmother bar baby. No.
it.
I don't think I'll be adding to that, baby.
Can
No,
somebody
thank
time out Flies and Sassy just for asking?
you. Time her out.
I got a short where I'm dancing through the whole short. What do you mean?
Hey Matthew, have
I
you been
know.
dancing for flies?
She
I want to
needs
see this
more out of
dance
me.
now.
She keeps asking for more, and
I
I don't know
guess
if I can give more.
I will send her the link and just tell her to loop it, and that way she can just watch it anytime. She can play it all day long.
Matter of fact, I play it as a trailer anytime I want to address any of these lion ass creators. And there's a few. There's a couple.
Oh, I'm about to get one of them. I'm going to use probably some of your live, Matthew, on, yeah.
Oh, I got a live
I'm
for you.
coming out of retirement.
I got a live for you to play. Yes. It'll be perfect for you to play. Here, I'm going to write it in the back chat of what the name of the title is. Or the name of the
I'm on my phone. How do I get the back chat?
And I've got it recorded too.
You're
That's the name of the title she had right there.
Oh, there it is.
Let me see. Hold on.
That's the name of your title.
So the video is just all about that.
That is funny.
Your live is called that?
No, hers is.
Jenny. Oh.
That is funny.
Mm-hmm.
I should have named mine that because I was like, Matthew, I apologize for putting down. I don't care if you like me or not, Miss Chewy, in your chat. Well, the only reason I did it, Matthew, is because I know they stopped your channel. So I was like, you're gonna see this.
You know, RC, I appreciate you doing that. A lot of people don't bother to even attempt to go to another chat, or if they
Right.
do, they oh, I only did it because you did it because you do appreciate
RC
me, and I
stays true to
appreciate you.
herself,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
do appreciate you for real.
I appreciate you as well.
For
But
real.
it's a shame people want you to pick sides. Sometimes they'll have you pick
That's
sides
childish.
without asking you to pick sides. They'll just, okay.
Well, I mean, too bad for them because now I picked a side. I've never picked a side before on my channel, and nope, they can do whatever they want because now I'm picking. I picked Matthew.
Yay!
Matt said Chewy's not a good person. She just plays one on TV. That's true.
I believe that, Matt. I believe that, Matt.
I heard from a credible source. I'm not going to reveal who that is, but they were around for phone calls with Chewy and someone close to her. And no,
Not
it
you?
wasn't nothing. No, not me. No.
Yeah,
They
That's a
witnessed
snake
her
in
on
the
the phone
grass.
speaking to someone close to her, and it was she was that quiet, innocent voice was gone.
Yep, I believe it.
I knew there was a
it.
reason I don't go to her channel. Yep, Team Matthew.
Wacko maniac.
I am I can't stop staring at these sharks though.
I know, I love my sharks.
I'm gonna jump down and chat, y'all.
All right, baby.
I gotta go walk my dogs.
You,
it's good to see
I
you.
love you too. Good to talk to you, Matthew.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna go watch some lives, and somebody fucks with my RC and goes live about her.
I'll see if I can send you. Yeah, because we're Discord friends, so I'll send you that link. If I can get it.
I want to know why I haven't been invited to this Discord.
I didn't even know you're on Discord.
I'm not, but I
didn't either.
Discord just to be on your Discord.
It's good to have if you like this to message and stuff.
Yeah, we always on there chit chat, and there's always someone in there.
I hear that you
place to vent.
I hear that your Discord is really fun to be in. So
it's a good Discord. I don't chat in it. I don't get notifications much, but when I do, it's a good Discord. Ain't no bullshit in there, and because a lot of them's like drama and dragging everybody, and then they expose Discords, and Matthews ain't like that.
I will pop my Discord cherry just for you, Matthew.
Ooh.
Hey, Tattoo Rebel. Good to see you, bro.
For real.
Oh, you're getting her cherry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm never hardly on it either, Jada.
That is funny.
Man, those little fish up there. Can't stop.
All right, I'm jumping down. Good night. Love y'all. Adios.
Love ya. Bye. All right. He is gone. I do appreciate you, Matthew. And, I am a avid supporter. So you just know.
Just go ahead and tell me you love me, okay? I think that's where we're at.
I love you.
Oh, I knew it.
I love you, Matthew.
Everyone, please clip that. Send it to everyone.
Hey, Fly's already clipped me saying I sent you dirty pictures.
Yeah, well, you did.
So, yeah, it is out there. She sent me the clip, so I even have the clip.
Well, then stop sending me dirty pictures.
I will. I mean, how many can I send you? They all look the same.
What do you mean you're going to stop? You're supposed to say, no, I won't stop.
Okay, I won't stop.
Yes, thank you.
I won't stop. I'm going to keep sending you dirty pictures, and I love you. How's that?
Don't stop. Oh, my gosh, that's the trifecta. I love you too. I'll see you later.
All right, later. All right, thanks you guys for coming up. Thank you guys for being so supportive. Jackie gifted 5 memberships. No One Special, Exploited Innocent, Curse, Pink Lotus, and Jaded. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me. And, I feel the way that I feel. I'm not going to change the way that I feel. And I think it was BS. And the thing about it is, there's no need to apologize when you got caught up in your own shit. For real. So I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Jenny, I'm telling you, if I was a certain way, I would be tapping that for real. Thanks, Matt, for popping in. I appreciate you. Diamonds and H and Sandy and Flies and Cotton Candy and all you guys. I would go down the list and name you all one by one. You know I would. But then I would be on here another hour. And sorry, I got emotional. But you know what? I have feelings too. And I'm tired of people acting like I don't. And, you know, it's hard to be fair and kind to people when they think that they can do fuck shit to you and then say, I'm sorry, and it's supposed to all be okay. And I will repeat this for everyone to hear. H. Davis has nothing to do with any of it. Nothing. Neither does Sherry, neither does Jinkies, neither does whoever else thinks that they are involved in it. No, it was between me and Chewy. And she wanted to do it in a chat. So guess what? I did it on my channel. And, you know, I don't go where I'm not wanted. I'm not fake. So,
Hey.
all right, I need to go help my son for a minute, but I adore you guys. I really do. Thank you guys for being my friends. I consider you guys my friends. And, you know, that means a lot to me. So peace out, you guys. Cotton Candy, I will be giving you my phone number. And I do. If you need to email me, maryh3821@gmail.com. And again, thank you all for being so supportive. You all mean a lot to me. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out, everybody.